the tools that we will use constantly to write, modify, and implement our programs in this course. Hi, welcome to this lesson. In this course, we will use two working environments, Jupyter Notebook and Spyder IDE. For most of this course, we will use the Jupyter Notebook. This is an easy, simple, and free working environment for everyone, and I'll show you how to use it to easily build our softwares. And in the advanced sections, we will use the Spyder IDE, and we will explain everything about the Spyder IDE when we use it too. Don't worry, their use is very simple and easy. And if you encounter any problem with these programs or environments, please tell me immediately in order to help you, and I'll be very happy to help you all the time. To install the Jupyter Notebook and Spyder, all you have to do is downloading and installing the Anaconda Toolkit on your device. This is the only software that we will download, and it contains all the working environments that we will use during this course. Now let's go ahead and see how to download and install Anaconda Toolkit. Simply go to the official website of the Anaconda Toolkit from this URL and try to download the appropriate version for your operating system. Then wait for the download to finish. This is the Anaconda installation file, which we downloaded from the official website of the Anaconda Toolkit. Double-click on this file to start the installation process. And you can see this is the installation pop-up window. Start the installation process by pressing Next, then I agree. Then hit Next. Then you can choose the destination folder for the files to be installed in. Then press Next, then Install, and wait for the installation process to complete. After the installation process is finished, click on Next and finally click Finish. Now the Anaconda Toolkit has been successfully installed. Try to open the Anaconda Navigator to use the working environment through it. And also we are gonna start using the Jupyter Notebook in this lesson in order to start coding and running programs with it. From the search box, search for the Anaconda Navigator and open it. Once you open the Anaconda Navigator, you will see this screen that contains several working environments and tools. And as we said beforehand, in this course we will use the Jupyter Notebook for most lessons, and we will also use and explain the Spyder IDE when using it in the advanced lessons. Let's move on to open the Jupyter Notebook. All you have to do is pressing Launch to open the Jupyter Notebook, and we will start using it directly. Once you open the Jupyter Notebook, you will find this Jupyter Notebook main screen. We will choose the desktop to place our folders and files in it. From the new menu, you can create a Python file or a text file or open the terminal. And you can also create a new folder and create files related to your program inside this folder. You can create a folder as a container for your Python program. Let's go ahead to create a new folder. And you can rename this folder as you can see. The new name for this folder is Python Examples. Then we will open this folder to create a Python file inside it and start writing our programs inside this file. From the new menu, let's create a Python file. Once the Python file is opened, go to the top and change the name from untitled to whatever name you want for your file. We have renamed this file and called it First Program. Now let's explore the most important tools we have here. First, the File menu. From the File menu, you can create a new Python file. Open another program, copy the script, save and download the file in several formats. Second, the Edit menu. From the Edit menu, you can cut cells, copy cells, delete cells, split cells, and more. Also from the Insert menu, you can insert cell above and also insert cell below. The Cell menu. From the Cell menu, you can run cells. Also from the cell menu you can put a type of cell, such as code, markdown, and more. This is a quick overview of the most important tools we will use in the Jupyter Notebook. But by practicing during this course, you will master its use. Let's go ahead to write our first program in Python using the Jupyter Notebook. We are gonna write a simple program to print a message in the output, and this message will be Python is fun. Just try to type print Python is fun. The print function is a simple function from the Python standard library, and it is used to print any type of data or a result from any operation on the screen, and also it is used for testing purposes. Inside the parentheses of this print function you will find the message we have written inside double quotes, and this type of data is called string data type. It is a sequence of characters. And don't worry, all these concepts will be explained in detail in separate and in-depth lessons. But now I want you to see how things work only in the Jupyter Notebook. To run this program, you can simply click on Run from the top side or from the cell menu, or you can also press Shift plus Enter, and you will simply see the message Python is fun printed on the screen. Also, you can perform any Python related operations here, such as math operations and others. You can also give a title to a specific part by using the markdown from the cell menu, just like we did. As you can see, Markdown is a lightweight markup language with plain text formatting syntax. Just start the line with the hash symbol and then leave a space between it and the next characters. Then you can use the markdown property from the cell menu. Then run the cell, and you will get a text like this title using Jupyter. And you can increase the number of hashes to reduce the size of the title in the markdown format, or to make a headline. After running the markdown cell, the Jupyter Notebook automatically creates a new cell. And also you can use it for coding in Python in a normal way, like this program here that prints we are using Jupyter Notebook on the screen. This is just a simple introduction for using the Jupyter Notebook. By the end of this course, you will become an expert in Python using the Jupyter Notebook and Spyder IDE. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next lesson.